All right, so here's a question for you. When you're looking to wholesale a rental property, I know I'm always talking about fix and flips because I love fix and flips. It's what I do all day long. But when you're looking to wholesale a property, let me ask you a question. One of the biggest types of deals that we wholesale are rental properties. And so I get a lot of questions from students on, Jim, how do I crunch the numbers on, how do I determine the after repaired value on a rental property? So how to find ARV on rental properties. How do you do it? You tell me, how do you do that? Well, guess what? It's a trick question. You can't actually do it because the rental properties are not based off of an after repaired value. They're based off of a value which is basically, a lot of your cash buyers for rental properties will base their values off of a cash on cash return, which is great. You don't even need to know about how to calculate those offers if you're wholesaling. Here's what you do if you're looking to wholesale properties. Here's what you're looking for. You're looking for one, excuse me, houses, hang on, similar condition. How do you spell condition? Condition, there we go. All right. So you're looking to find houses within 2, 3, maybe 4 blocks, but usually 2 or 3 blocks, that are in similar condition as the subject property. So what that means is if the property you're looking to wholesale is livable, just a little dirty, needs a little touch-up, then you're going to find other houses that are livable, just a little dirty, and need a little bit of touch-up. What if the subject property is a pile of sugar? You thought that meant something else, didn't you? Naughty, naughty, naughty. So anyway, this means pile of sugar, by the way. So what if the subject property is an absolute mess? Huge pile of sugar, it is absolutely no good. Can you still wholesale it? Yes. All you got to do is go on Trend and look at other pile of sugar houses that have sold recently in that neighborhood and then match the price, take out your $10,000 wholesale fee, and you're going to make some money. We recently wholesaled a property on 300 block of Penn Street in Norristown. This thing was an absolute pile of doo-doo. The back wall was falling off. It was condemned. We got it for $6,000, sold it for $16,000. Yes, you can make $10,000 on $16,000 piles of sugar. It's pretty sweet. So then the question becomes, and I'm all about doing seller meetings when I'm negotiating with the seller, and we have a whole process that we go through. It's very, very proprietary, and no, I will not be sharing that on a training video because then you're going to use it against me. I know you. Happened just this week. I was bidding against somebody on a deal who saw me do a live house tour of that deal. Well, guess what? I still got the deal. Don't worry. All right, so then the question is how to pitch to seller. How do you pitch the house to the seller? So when you're negotiating with the seller and you're looking to get the property under contract or price at a price that you can wholesale, okay, you want to find the lowest price, lowest comps that you can find, even if they're 3, 4, 5 blocks out there. Okay, find the lowest comps that you can find within reason, relatively similar condition. Okay, and then so long as you're within $2,000 or $3,000 of those comps that are similar condition, even if they're a few blocks away, you'll still get the deal because there's no commissions involved. Okay, so when you're negotiating with the seller, doing the seller meeting, what you want to do is say, look, Mr. Seller, here's these 4 properties sold. Would you agree that they're somewhat similar to yours? They say yes. Say, great. Look, these are all big piles of sugar as well. Your house is a pile of sugar, and here's the average price. I can pay just a hair less than that, but the cool thing is you don't have to clean the house out, no commissions, no showings, really easy to make your life. Close in 30 days. How about it, right? Something you might not want to say it that fast, but you get the idea. There's gold and then there are woods that I just described you. So get good at doing that seller meeting. That's how you analyze a seller deal. Now, the question is, well, how are your cash buyers figuring out how much they want to pay? Well, they're going to do silly stuff like this. They're going to do monthly rent times 12 minus 10% for management, right? Minus 10% vacancy, minus 10%, what do they call it? Maintenance? No, you can't read any of this, right? Equals your net rent divided by the purchase price. This is getting sloppier by the second. All right, if I have a purchase price, you can call it cap rate, you can call it cash on cash return, whatever it is, that's what your cash buyer is going to go through. You don't need to do any of that. Who cares about that crap? All you care about is what have similar condition houses sold for, and that's what you want your deal to be. Don't do with all this stuff, right? Because here's the thing I noticed. When you're wholesaling houses, anytime you put out a number, whether it's how much it'll rent for, what the ARV is, what the repairs are that are needed, any of that kind of stuff, guess what? You're going to have cash buyers emailing you, otherwise respectable human beings, saying, your numbers are way off, you suck, you're a horrible human being, your numbers are way off. Don't be that person. So I make life easy. I say, look, here are some similar houses that have sold, verifiable data, empirical data, and awesome rate of return. Well, what does the word awesome mean, right? Well, it might mean 8% somebody or 20% somebody else. So let them figure out the math themselves. Don't worry about any of that. But again, I'm going to show you how often watching a 6 to maybe an 8-minute video on houses, not only everybody, oh, Jim, you're special, you can do anything. No, I can't. Guess what? My assistant has zero construction experience, estimates the repairs by watching an 8-minute video, following my simple checklist, and then using my rehab calculator, she crunches all those numbers together and she figures out an offer within 12 minutes. So determine comps and estimate repairs and spit out the offer within 12 minutes. Amazing, amazing. And I'm going to go through step by step how we do that. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to pull up we're going to go through 1 or 2 houses, like a house tour video, and I'm going to show you how we estimate the repairs. So I'm literally on the webinar training going to play a video, and it'll be somebody, one of our field agents or realtor, walking around the house with their cell phone saying, okay, here's this house, here's this. They're going to walk around the house, so just for our purposes. This is not for training. And we made real offers off of this, got the deals, and rehabbed them on budget. And it's going to be super cool. So I'm going to show you exactly, I'm going to stop and start the video, say, look at this. Do you see this little thing in the video? Well, it means you got to do this. I'm going to walk you through how to estimate repairs. And just think about for a second, how cool would it be if you could estimate repairs from your laptop or cell phone anywhere in the world? See, once you have somebody out there taking house tours and videos, and you have a system in place where you can accurately estimate the repairs from your computer and crunch your numbers and make your offers from your computer, guess what? You suddenly have a virtual business. Even if everybody's local, you can be wherever you want. You can suddenly do deals from the beach. I mean, I tell you, one of the deals we just got recently at 340-something DuPont Street in Philly, it's in Roxborough. I literally watched this video. A wholesaler sent it to me. I said, well, look, I'm on vacation right now. I was in the Grand Cayman Islands. I said, if you want me to make an offer, I'll make you an offer tomorrow, but you got to send me the video. So he did, sent me the video. I watched it myself, and guess what? We bought it. I made an offer. It was $20,000 under asking, turns out, but we bought the house, and I've already reevaluated comps. I was a little conservative on the ARV, so it's going to be a sweet deal. But anyway, if you want to learn how to estimate repairs accurately, quickly, crunch off, generate an offer within 12 minutes, and more importantly, learn how to do it from anywhere, from your favorite beach in the world, then get yourself this training, jimswebinar.com. The link should be in the comments, or you can just type in jimswebinar.com.